Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Kale. We're still trying to go for the Eat Your Greens achievement. We have to take all the grasslands provinces in Asia by, well, the age of absolutism. And I kept saying that is going to be about 1610, 1615-ish, but maybe that's not actually quite true. There was a comment in the comment section right before, well, right at the start of a section of videos I had to unfortunately pre-record because of real life issues. So it took me a while to respond to this, but this is the first episode I record after that comment was made, and we should definitely talk about that. That comment it pointed out really something that should actually be quite obvious, but I didn't really think about it too much. Our achievement does not say do this by 1610. Our achievement does say by the age of absolutism. Now, in some cases the ages are not very controllable, but if you look at the age of absolutism, the age of absolutism spawns when global trade has been discovered. And if we look at global trade, institutions, global trade, we see that there are a bunch of conditions. It looks a bit complicated, but essentially what this says is to spawn global trade, you need to be the strongest trade power in the highest value trade node in the world, and have a level 2 or level 3 center of trade or your capital there. And then a bunch of other things. Needs to be 1600, not an island, blah blah blah. So if we manage to become the highest trade power, strongest trade power in the most valuable trade node in the world, and not have our capital there, and not have a level 2 or level 3 center of trade, then it can't spawn global trade. And if global trade doesn't spawn, then the age of absolutism won't begin, and then we have much more time to fulfill our achievement. So I think what our new plan is going to be is to make Bengal the highest value trade node in the world, and be the highest trade power there, and not have our capital there, and not have a level 2 or level 3 center of trade. These ones here in Gouda and in, what's this, Pataliputra, they will burn down once we take control of them anyway, so that doesn't matter. This one, Chittagong, will only burn down to level 2, so we need to burn it down manually, but we can't do that. There's a button for it. So we could take Bengal, not move our capital there, because that would be dumb. I think we can still move our trade capital. We just must not move our capital, and then try to steer into Bengal from, well, our own node, Burma, but mainly from Malacca, and from the Moluccas into Malacca, from the Philippines into Malacca, from Siam into Malacca, where we have a bunch of trade power thanks to our subject here, and maybe even using our fleet to steer from Canton or maybe Hangzhou here. And then maybe we can do it. If I remember correctly, and I couldn't find any good values on that, but I remember global trade spawning around 40 to 50 trade value usually. So we need to get there. Right now we have, it looks like 10, but we actually have like 19 ducats in here with all the outgoing. So we need to, well, double this and then a bit, which is going to be rough. It's still a tough job, but I think it's easier to take a bunch of land in Malacca, the Moluccas, and Bengal than to, if we check our achievement again, yeah, we know there's a province over here, doesn't matter right now. We still would have to take a bunch of Bengal for the achievement. We still would have to take a bunch of Malacca and the Moluccas for the achievement, and over here. But we would also have to take land from Ming and Japan and Transoceania and Karakonlu and a bunch more land in India. So I think it's gonna be easier to try to prevent that spawn and then take our time. Of course, it's gonna lead us to the point where we actually don't get to ever relax. Because if at any point we lose the highest value, either Bengal is not the highest value trade power, highest value node anymore, or we don't have the highest trade power in there, then suddenly somebody else is gonna spawn it and we lose. Really bad. So we have to be super careful. It's going to be made more difficult by the fact that we can't see the other important trade nodes, mainly the English Channel and either Genoa or Sevilla, and therefore can't check where we're actually at. What am I doing here? Is this just really weird sorting? If I click total and scroll to the top, yeah, there we go. So right now, Bengal is sort of at the top of the ones we're seeing. Just 4 ducats away from, 3.5 ducats away from Beijing. That's easy. Especially since there's so much outgoing that could still be captured. But we don't know how much is in the other nodes. I think it's 40 to 50, well, by 1600, not right now yet. And there's going to be the issue that the English Channel and Sevilla are both going to be growing really, really quickly when colonization gets started. Well, it has gotten started, but if it really gets going. And it's really tough to get any American trade over here. We might be able to send some into Nippon and then to us at some point if we actually do go for American colonization, which I would like to avoid, but maybe we're going to have to. Still, I think this is the easier way to do it, and I'm going to try this pivot. Now, where are we at? We have Pegu separatists coming up, I think. Yep, Pegu separatists. We're suppressing them right now, mostly. We have these 2 provinces, I think Tavoy, right? Yeah, and Mergui here, which we're coring and trying. Well, they still have some unrest. And we're coring and trying to get the coring done before we have to do any increased autonomy. We might still have to hit that button. We'll see. They're at 80%. If they hit 90, I'm just going to hit the buttons. We're also preparing an attack on, what is it, Tondo over here. I would like to go into Brunei as well, but they're currently in the coalition against us. And I don't fancy another fight against Bengal and Malacca right this moment. And we also need money to embrace our institution, and we're currently grabbing some land back for our subject that we lost to rebels. All right, let's unpause and see what's happening. People leave the coalition against it. That's actually quite excellent. Maybe we do go for Brunei first then instead of Tondo. This is more important land right now. And this seems an easy pick, right? Just Sulu. Yeah, let's do that. Let's, instead of moving our troops over here, let's move our troops to Pontianak. Yeah, please leave that coalition. I am no threat. Win the siege here. Let's hand over the land to our subject because they have cores on it, so they have to pay no dip. And we get very little aggressive expansion from taking this. We don't have a diplomat right now. Let's get them from one from Malacca back home to get the peace out going. We're attacking a transport here with our 3. It should go okay. And we can probably just do the peace out mid-battle. That's fine. Coalition-wise, yeah, that's essentially no change. Give me all the money. No dip cost, no admin cost. Oh yeah, speaking of dip and admin cost. Since we're doing this... Ooh, gain 100 population in our colony, nice. Going for the trade option rather than the... Ooh, Pegu separatists at 90%. I think we have to pop the autonomy now. I can't risk these rebels happening. Unfortunate. That should be everybody, right? Yes. Since we're doing this new plan, this trade plan, we probably need trade ideas instead of going for the humanist ideas that we've planned to do. Gain 10 prestige. Our prestige is relatively high. I'm going to take the legitimacy here. It makes people like us who I don't care about, but still. Because we're going to need a bunch of traders to actually send... and there goes our prestige. People laugh at our army. Well, maybe our army is a bit smaller than it could be. I think we have a force limit of, what, like 80? Yeah, almost 80, 78. We don't even have half our force limit filled out. We're going to do it, but I kind of want my money. What are you doing, Boat? I want money to embrace that institution first. There is an argument to be made for maybe taking a loan for that, but I'm not sure that that is super clever. We explored the sea here. We do need to explore the coast as well. See if there are grassless provinces there. How many troops are we going to need? This is going to be 9. What do you have? What's your tech? Your tech 8. We're like tech 10 maybe? What's my tech? Tech 10, yeah. No, 11 even. So we should crush these guys, especially once these extra troops are here. There are no extra troops. Never mind. No, that's my other fleet. Never mind. There's the extra troops. Okay. And I could grab these two, and that should be enough. I don't think we'll be able to deal with Sulu, though. Bengal has a fleet that has heavies, and not Bengal, Brunei. And Sulu has lights, yeah. Fleet-wise, we just can't beat these guys. So we're not going to be able to get to Sulu. Interesting question is whether we need defensive troops in our colony here, in case Sulu sends troops. Do you have troops, Sulu? I can use the new search function. Sulu has a bunch of troops, actually. No, that's me. But still a bunch of troops. They have 7,000 troops. Are they at war right now? I feel like they might be at war. No, they're not. They like me. But I assume they're still going to defend Brunei if I were to do this. Very much so. Well, very much. But still. What do we do if Sulu sends 7,000 troops over to our colony here? Except lose. Not a fan. Well, it's no longer a colony, so actually it's not a problem. But we have colonies, and that's going to be a problem. Where are my colonies at? I'm doing one in Taiwan right now, and one down here. Okay, this one's going to be safe. The one in Taiwan might be attacked by the enemy. But I guess we just have to live with that possibility. Social mobility. I hate this event. It's always awful. And I think this is the least worst option. Makes the nobles hate us and the monastics hate us. Bad. But otherwise we lose trade power, we lose loyalty on the merchants, we lose army and navy tradition and admin power. That's huge. Gonna have to do this and have the nobles and merchants be unhappy for a bit. Which might cause rebellions, which we don't want, but... Yeah, I think it's just the thing that has to happen here. Let's not stand in the way of these new men. And then I could turn around probably and give money to the monastics. 15 loyalty would almost let them tick up a bit, and then I'm probably going to do it. Although we really need money too, I don't know. Heck if I know. Get some troops here to Brunei. Essentially my plan is just going to be take the war goal here ASAP, and then hopefully Sulu won't matter. The fact that these guys have fleets is a problem. But hey. Now, give me the best general I have on offer. I guess this guy for now. Gonna have to get the siege guy there as well, but for now, this seems fine. Bunch of rebellion down here. I think once we've reduced these Pegus to 0, I can swap the suppression to this area. Maybe I can even extend it already. That helps at least. Now, do we wait for another claim here? We need 25 for the second claim. We're making 1.34 every month. 10 more is like 7 ticks. 7 months. Do I want to wait 7 months? Save me a bunch of dip. I think I'm going to do it. That may be absolutely incorrect. So this is, are you still Asia or are you Oceania regions? That is Oceania. That's all Oceania. Okay. So I think we've found all the Asian provinces. And this may be an interesting area for colonization later on when we need more money. But for now, this is all we need to care about. So, 2 things we could do with our fleet here. I'm gonna send it to protect trade in Malacca for a couple of months, so we make some money. But then we're gonna have to run, so we don't just get murdered. Because I don't like getting murdered, turns out. Ming wants that tribute. I think we have too little trust to say no. Well, actually I'm gonna refuse. Don't want to spend that admin right now. Could take Diplotech, but I really want to embrace that institution first. Speaking of, are we paying for edicts or something? If I ever find this map mode. I'm paying just for the trade edict here, right? That's trade? Yes. That's fine. How's my institution doing on the spread? Not bad. That's still 600 ducats to embrace. Just so expensive when you have an empire. We're not even an empire, but still. You know what I mean. Local autonomy in Bicol is fine. I'd rather have the autonomy in the colony than have to sit there and suppress. That would be dumb. So the Pegu rebels are completely suppressed right now. Let's see if we can help with the unrest reduction by stopping the suppression in other places. We can't really. No, it doesn't change. So this seems fine. How much unrest reduction are we getting here? Are we getting the full 5? 0? Why is it 0? Should be a friendly troops thing in here, right? Oh, I just turned it off. Now, what does it say? Friendly troops 5. Yeah, we're getting the full reduction. 2 or 3 more ticks here, and then we can declare this war. New world colonization rights on the merchants expired. I do want them to keep going. Let's just give that back. We could ask for money. Or diplopower. And or. Huh. So this is 20 loyalty, this is 10 loyalty. They would be unhappy for a bit, but I could go grant monopoly. And do I grant? No, I can't grant New World then, that's a bit sad. Maybe I should have not done monopoly, because I really want New World to be going. But yeah, right now that's what we did, so there. I think I take both. The Diplo power and the money. It's gonna be fine. Make all my estates unhappy. Cool. But that's a lot of money. It's gonna help us get that institution, and that's great. Also, we can turn around and give some of that money to the clergy to make them happy again. It's also cool. Here come cores. Good, good. Would have been nice to have them earlier so we didn't have to go to 100 autonomy, but sure. There we go. Claims are done on Brunei. You are still only allied to Sulu. I'm gonna attack you and hope that the Zulus don't destroy any of my colonies or anything like that. Declare war. Take Kaching. Sure. Go. Get in there. Why are you hiding your boats? Interesting. I'm gonna insta-kill their army, or try to, and then come back to take Kaching. We're winning this. Killed... no K amount. Lost 3,000 troops, though. Then go there and kill. Give me a shift consolidate for maximum power in the center. And crunch. There we go. Shift consolidate again. Create new unit. Siege stack here is gonna be Merc cannon. And the rest can go there, except for one of you. Who's gonna carry me a nice general here? There's Sulu landing somewhere. Where are you landing, Sulu? In Johor. Well, that's annoying because I can't get there. Unless they got access through Malacca, which would be funny. To Mongolia and Ming. If they ever grab access through Malacca, then we can go crush them. Otherwise, we're gonna have to live with the fact that my subjects' lands are gonna be sieged again. They're fully devastated anyway from that earlier war we had. And all the rebels that spawned during that war. I think otherwise this is gonna be a fine little war. We just have to be careful not to take too much damage from Sulu. Yeah, you can have your stuff. I wanted to refabricate claims on you guys, I think, because we do need to eat a lot of Malacca. And try... They don't seem to be landing troops anywhere else right now, so that's okay. Mobility influence is down. How much can I get? 15 for giving you money? 15 loyalty. I think even though we really want the money right now, I'm gonna make these guys happy so we don't have as much unrest. If only I could get my troops over there. But we are being essentially blockaded here. These 3 heavies are gonna come back and crush my fleet if ever I do leave the port here. Maybe they are nice enough to land their troops on my mainland at some point. So there's the war goal. Now all we need to do is... well, wait until we can take all the peace deal that we want. Which is going to be just these 2 things. Oh, wait. You own Palawan. Where's Palawan? Isn't that an island somewhere? It's like this thing, right? Oh, they're gonna say no if I want to take Palawan, but do I care about Palawan? It's an 8 development sugar province, that's not bad. It has a temple and a workshop. I kind of want it. I do kind of want it. Also, it's 1 less person who can be in a coalition against me. So how much would we need here? If we got rid of... No, that's actually... Just gonna need a lot more war score for this, and length of war to tick down. Brunei is making gains. I don't know if I'd say that. We can sit on this for a while, but we need them to leave this area that we can't access. Unless we can somehow gain access through these guys. Actually, we do have it now, right? Yes, cancel autonomous rebel suppression, walk down there, please. That's obviously excellent for us. The fact that they got military access means that we can kill them. It's very nice of them. At least we can take back Johor. We can't take back Siak or Indagiri because, well, they have the naval superiority and there's a strait here that they're blockading. But at least we can take this back. We can always try to cross the strait. Maybe not with all the army. Let's take half. Otherwise we might get stuck here. Oh, and they actually let us come over. That's great. Awesome. Where are you running? Benguku. Where? That place. Sure. Feel free to run into Terra Incognita. Maybe deal with rebels, you know, the other rebels. Natives. Natives there. It's fine by me. So now they're... Ooh, rebels? What are my rebels, though? Ligori Separatists at 80%. I don't like that. In where? Nakhon Si Thammarat. This place. Oh, because I removed my army here, of course. So I could state Central Tenasserim. It's not great. I'm sure. It's not horrible either, though. Especially once we eat our subject, I guess. How are we doing on state slots? We still have a lot of state slots. I'm going to state Central Tenasserim. And North Tenasserim too, I think. Yeah. Let's go and give you a state. And do I core you? I think I'll also core the stuff. Do the same here. And now we should be down to an autonomy floor of 25. 0 even, right now, actually. So now if I increase unrest, I increase autonomy. I only do it on the actual autonomy, not on the autonomy floor. So we only go up to 60-ish instead of going up to 100. It's kind of good. You're running to Paragar Yung. You are locked in its jungle, but we have the numbers. I think we take this fight. Make sure they don't feel too happy to stay in this war. There we go. Now, I I don't think Sulu is going to be willing to just leave the war right now. No, they're not. But we're getting a lot closer to Brunei just getting out. We can't really declare many other wars right now. I would like to sit on this war for a bit and then just... Ah, you're taking this place after all. That's unfortunate. Because we can't move our ships. So the only thing we could do is a small land war, maybe. Small land war in Asia? Sure. What could go wrong? Whatever could go wrong. We're almost capped on Diplo. Well, not quite. But I would like to take that institution soonish. How are we doing on that? Shouldn't it be 623? Yeah, we're really close. Are we close to spawning it in one more province? Not really, no. So I'm probably just going to buy it at 623 once we have it. Colonies, self-sustaining, excellent. Now this colony up here we did because we thought we needed to do a quick attack into Japan. Now that that plan is no longer my main sort of reasoning, I think I'll rather continue colonizing down here. So we can grab all that trade power and trade value. Now is there like a center of trade or something that's not... Or natural harbor, this place, right? Palu. This seems like a decent place to colonize. Let's go and hope that our enemies don't go and burn it down immediately. That would be very sad. Gain karma, I would like to, but I think I am still on none karma. Wrong, yeah, minus 100. Karma does not matter right now, so we could lose it, gain unrest in Mongyang, or we lose ducats, which I really don't want. No, I think I can take the unrest in Mongyang. Where you at again? Mongyang. Yeah, it's fine. Just be a bit unrestful. Go to minus 115 karma, which is the same as minus 100, so sure. Anything else that needs doing here? Disloyal states I know, but only the merchants anymore. There's my institution. I'm gonna grab it immediately. Sure, I like having a war chest and all that, but this price is gonna go up as autonomy goes down, so I'm just gonna embrace it like that and then instantly take Diplotech as well. Because we just, we are now over the cap. And we would lose a bunch of Diplo if we didn't take tech right now. So let's take Diplotech. And I think we also take the admin tech. Oh, we get more states too. That is quite nice. And we take another Diplotech. What do we get? Study technology is not horrible. The rest doesn't really matter. What else do I do with my Diplo right now? Nothing. So let's just grab it. Still at minus 20 here, because we're so far behind time. Yeah, we're gonna have to take, what am I spying on? Kutai. We're going to have to take the trade ideas. I don't think we have another option now. Come back from these people. And as always, imagine people to have quotation marks around it. I don't actually consider these people people. Conquest against Kutai, yeah, we're gonna do that once we have eaten Brunei. Actually, maybe that's the reason to keep a diplomat in Kutai, because no, we're actually not gonna have another border to them. Never mind. Never you mind. How are we doing? Need a bit more. Welcome the arrival. Gain level 3 half-price trader. Ooh. Making a lot of ducats, so that might be a good idea. How are we doing on the H objectives? We only have the conversion, right? Still would like to force convert somebody. Asian trade would also be nice. And we talked about not having unified culture. And we probably won't get humanist or religious anytime soon, unfortunately. I think forced conversion is still not a thing we can do, right? Militarily? No. We could always press the conversion button for one of our subjects. Like Jaipur, maybe. Who is at negative liberty desire right now. What do we have? 30, 40, 45 to 35. So we're roughly minus 10 liberty desire. We could enforce religion. We'll give them plus 100 desire, which might lead to them getting think I want to do this. I generally hate the idea, because it may make our rivals support their independence, all that. But we're protected by Ming, they're not going to declare on us. I'm going to do this. It's going to tick down. Yeah, there's 90. And now we should have another. Yep. So we get more Splendor, we can take more H things, and then if we get Angel Trade, we can actually start a Golden Age. Lose 10 Prestige, lose 5 Karma, gain some Unrest in Taungu. Which is fine. Yeah. That is okay. They're stacking all their troops, and they just took military tech, apparently. I would like them to just be out of this war. That would be quite excellent, but that's not happening. We're adding Sulu to the coalition, but they will be peace-locked. It's fine. It's fine, I say. And I want to... No, I did not want to. Never mind. Oh, yes. Yes, I do want to. I thought I couldn't fabricate any more claims on Kutai, but I forgot that we generated this new colony here, which is going to give us more access for claims there. Good, good, good. Do we have claims on Malacca? I do not think so. Our subject has 1 million claims on Malacca, which is nice. Even cores. But we can make claims. Probably not. Oh, that's Ayutthaya. Can we even make any claims on these guys? Why am I fabricating on them? I can. Okay. Oh yes, everything. Interesting. Probably because we have a land connection to our subject, I guess. So what land does our subject not have claims on? Like Delhi here, which is a 9 development 1, 6, 12 gold mine. Hello. But I can't actually fabricate a claim here. That's sad. Spices, can't do it. I guess we'll just take this place. Whatever. Now, come back from them, we have enough claims. That's fine. It's you. Come back home. I need you to talk to people. Monastic order influence is down. I would like my burger influence to be down so I can give them more influence. I really want them to give... Oh, I can. Right? Plus 15% is fine. Because we have low trade encounter. That might be... It could be scary. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to grant them New World Charter, put them to 93... 92. Sure. But now we get more colonists. More colonists, more good. Now, Ming can have their military power, sure. 13 more reasons. Getting there, getting there. Bit of an annoying war, but we're knocking out. Once we kill Brunei here, we knock out 3 enemy heavies too. And that's excellent. Really don't want them. And then we maybe just want to go back into Bengal. I have so many friends though. I really need to eat Bengal. But I hate having to fight all their friends. Maybe it's through Malacca again that we have to go. Probably. And then have them non-belligerent again. Ooh, you're landing? Where though? Probably here. Don't kill my colony, please. I need that. You're arriving in... Oh, 99%. Hello. Peace out. Give me some ducats too. All your ducats. Good. Good, good, good. Send this demand. Coalition. Yada, yada, yada. Get out of here. Good. Don't you dare take my colony. Now. Core as much as we can of the new land. And suppress these rebels for now. And move over to Bicol. Yeah, subject has high liberty desire. I know. I know. Did we ever? Yes, we did. I want the admin support, but I could seek support. And they're only going to be a bit disloyal. Sure. Also want New World missions that can demand admin support. And they're going to take up very soon. What about military support? We can demand that too. Wish I could get general, but I can't. 37. It's this year. Let's just wait until we can grant a general. That seems good enough. Some province select cores. I know, I just got the admin. Right. So I can actually spend that on making this core. Good. Now, Kutai. No friends. Why am I moving my troops here? Never mind. Troops, get over here. Constantly preparing this war against Tondo and then deciding on doing other wars instead. But that's fine. H ability, excellent. There are a couple of good ones in here. Don't need the institution spread right now. Ship trade propagation is nice, but we don't have a lot of ships. Mercenary discipline, actually we have a bunch of mercenaries. War score cost versus other religions is really good. I wish we had a fleet to make good use of our blockade impact. I think I'm going to go for the war score cost for now. And then I'm going to grab blockade impact for sure, just not right now. Natural scientist dead. Any reduced price person available? You... Maybe he's 25% off? I wish they would show that. It's more than double this price, but less than quadruple that price. It's probably 25% off inflation reduction guy. Maybe that's fine. I think we have inflation, right? Yes, we do. And I think I like this. And we can afford it, so let's grab it. It, him, whatever. We have money now that we can spend, right? We did the whole institution thing, so we can finally spend our money on building some nice buildings. Also, we really need to build boats. These are hard times. Failed rains. My fleet, please make me money. And I'm very tempted to spend the rest of my money on building boats, but again, having a bit of a war chest in case something goes wrong is pretty helpful. We're almost losing money right now, but that's mostly because we're rooting out corruption. That's fine. Kutai, do you have any troops even? Can I just declare war on you? You probably can, right? If I just go Kutai. Kutai has 12,000 troops. I have 27,000 troops just around the corner. That seems good enough. Well, might as well transport this last part here, but then we just go. And Kutai is probably going to do a ring around the rosy with us here. They always do. But we have enough troops to deal with that without too much hassle, I think. Question is, do we wait for one more spy network? We need 4 point something more, and we're only gaining 0.86, so that's like 5 ticks, 5 or 6 months. It's a long time to wait. Is there anything good I could claim? Yes. Very much. Wow, these are extremely high development provinces. Let's wait for the spy network. It's gonna save us so much in dip and coring time and all that. I don't like that you are actually taking attrition here though. So let's not. Also, this interface is still horrible. Get out of there. Lose 15 cargoes. My Master of the Mint. I just bought him. And Ming eats my admin, and everything is horrible. Don't do that. Do I take another Diplotech at these prices? I mean, probably. Trade efficiency bonus? Let's do it. Wait, you went up in Liberty Desire? Why is that? Something must be ticking down. Maybe relative of vessels just went up. Relative power vessels. Also, your opinion is not quite as high as I would like it to be. I'm gonna fix that in a minute. Guy. Yeah, so much for the nice inflation reduction. I think I'm gonna stay focused on dip here because of the dip group we want to take at Tech 10. And I don't want to have to wait 20 years for that modifier to drop off, because you can only switch every 20 years, I think. I think it's 20. Maybe it's even more than 20. Artillery cost increase, could be worse. We have a lot of manpower. We don't have money right now. But that's gonna hopefully fix itself. Especially once we're not paying for all those cores. Now, big places to grab. 31. I mean, this is nice because it has spices. Is that your capital? It's probably your capital. I'm gonna get the claim on the not capital here. I think we're not taking the capital this war. And then I'm gonna get you home. And then I'm gonna declare war. I'm gonna say I will take Brunei. Because it's not even yours anyway, right? What? No longer renting out regiments to Delhi. That is alright by me. Where's your army? Nope. Can we grab that general now from the nobility? We can. Grant generalship. Call a diet. And what? Province to give you? Looks like yes. This place, for example. Any other specific noble province? Once again, looking for... Oh, we're super over time. Once again, looking for high autonomy and high manpower development. Military development. This is 9. Are you a center of trade? If not, I'm just going to give you to the nobles. Yeah. Makes them... Yeah, it's fine. Now we can demand the military support without them being unhappy. And now we have a general. What kind of general do we get? That's a decent combat general, for sure. Where's your army, Kotai? How many troops do you have again? That's 12,000. So... I think you need only one cannon here. Yes, yes we do. Let's have one cannon, no cav, and then... I guess 12 infantry. So we have this protected siege, and then these others can be ready for their whole ring around the rosy play. Boat-wise, how are you doing? You only have 3 lights and 5 transports. You're basically the same as I am, boat-wise. You're not currently trying to fight me, which is nice. We got this colony. Let's check what else we want. I mean, this place is great. Probably want to go here. And try to protect it from the other guys. I'm just gonna walk around the other way. I think we're fine. Ship cost increase. Can we have positive events, please? And the nice thing is from this side we can actually just walk all the way through here because the capital fort does not project zone of stuff. Oh, we know we're getting attacked there. Whoops. Apparently they're thinking they can beat me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Oh, we have a looming disaster too. I guess the trade income changed. I was afraid of that. Gonna hire a mercenary here, for the reason that it may allow me to get the better general in there for the fight. But we're gonna have to do something about the merchants. The fact that they went from low income to, I suppose, high trade income? No. Must have been something else too. 107.5 before cap? Did I miss an event? This thing dropping off? This is super dangerous. We may have to take away all their provinces. Well, fudge. How? What did I miss? Must have been something dropping off. Or I clicked through an event that gave them more advancement of the merchant classes, maybe. Maybe that just happened and I didn't see it. Well, let's grab some merchant land. As much as I like the merchants having provinces, this is not actually a real merchant province. Influence will still remain over 100% cap. This is really not a merchant province. It fixes things. It's going to be annoying on the autonomy because this is still over 25%. But yeah, I'm going to take this away. Sagaing. Why did we do Sagaing? Oh, for the development. I want that to not be theirs anyway. Probably gonna hand it over to somebody like the nobles or the clergy. Global settler increase. Now, when are you arriving? You still have some time. It should be fine to still transfer the good general here and send him in there. Yeah, but we still lose. Okay. Okay, they knew what they were doing. I lost. I hope we're running far. We are. Okay. Okay, let's meet up with our troops. I was a bit overconfident maybe there. I thought having 13 guys at the cannon there to protect us would be enough. It clearly was not. Now you're coming in here, which is nice, so we can maybe grab hold of you then, but and just kill the army this time, if they don't run away too far. And you're even attacking my boats. Let's send my transport to... My boats just ran, that's fine. Get back in there. You guys stay in there, please. Don't fight again. Now, all these things happening. I don't want it. What are you? Claims on Tondo, I think, in a minute. Don't run away. So I thought I was prepared for the ring around the rosy. Turns out I was not. By that I mean the fact that it's really hard to catch an army here on this island because you can just always run around the other direction. And you can't go through the center. Kathmandu hates me and I gain things. Take it. We also lost out on that siege. No, I didn't. No. Detach. Go there. Do you have 2 siege? 1 siege. Does the other guy have 2 siege? No, right? I think we have 1 siege on both of our generals. Okay, I'm just not going to be as greedy. I'm going to keep my armies together and we died. What? I mean, maybe this is punishment for me being way over time. I should just stop this. Thank you guys for watching. If you like a video in which I make a couple of mistakes and get punished hard by a bunch of things happening, then hit those like and subscribe buttons. If not, still hit the like and subscribe buttons. I mean, you know, some sympathy from me, maybe? Wouldn't that be nice? We're gonna deal with this next episode. This is not a war we can lose. It's just a war that we can waste way too much time on and way too much resources on, which we seem to be doing. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.